Hello, beautiful souls. It's your show host, Regina Huber from Transform Your Performance with the same website, transformyourperformance.com. And today I'm live from Miami Beach, Florida, United States, with the ocean in the background. If we met before, then you know that I'm an adventurous, eclectic nomad with a huge passion for travel and for dance. I'm always on the move, so expect to see me in different locations as we move along in the journey of this show together, because it's really hard for me to sit still in one place for a very long time, although I promise I'm going to sit here for the next minutes that we spend together. I'm all about movement as in travel, movement as in dance, movement as in long walks and bike rides, and movement as in moving to a new city, country, or continent, which I have done numerous times in my life so far. Even though from last week to this week, I only moved about 40 blocks up north. More travel to come again soon. My eclectic life and experience on 5 continents has allowed me to become a multicultural and multilingual transformational leadership coach, an author and inspirational speaker. And because I have seen such a multitude of sparkling brilliance in women all over the world, I have made it my mission for this show and for all its episodes to inspire you to ignite a fire wherever your path leads you, to move up that light dimmer switch and shine your brightest light so you can increase your influence and impact. And in this way, also influence and impact your income, which allows you to live a more fulfilled life, to have the lifestyle you want, and have a life truly worth living. Once again, welcome to your show, What's Your Spark? What's Your Spark is about how you can show up more powerfully in business and in leadership and sparkle your unique leader brilliance out to the world. Being like a dazzling star with it, shine with such a bright light and spark that people have to put on their sunglasses when they look at you. When I talk about leadership, I always refer to leadership in any capacity. You don't need a leadership position to be a leader. Leadership is an attitude, and it starts with self-leadership. Today, we're here to talk about how to enhance your business and leadership presence so you can shine and show up more powerfully as a leader. Ready? But before we dive in, I want to remind you to grab your dedicated journal or a notepad and take lots of notes as you learn how to enhance your business and leadership presence in ways you might not have thought of. Now let's dive into today's topic. Enhance your business presence and shine. That is our topic today. Are you ready to enhance your business and meeting presence, surprise your meeting partners, enhance your negotiation power through it, upgrade your presence as a speaker or presenter? Then you're in the right place. This is one of my favorite topics, and I'm jazzed to share this with you. And as always, I'm here to serve and inspire you. We're going to talk about mastery of leadership presence, how to connect to your inner power, your power energy, and both increase your confidence and enhance your presence in this way. To start this conversation off, let's talk about some well-known concepts. For example, you may have heard that about 55% of how others perceive you is about your body language and your appearance. So your outfit, dressing like a leader, which probably means different things to different people and in different environments. Then we have body language, and what we commonly understand by this is your posture, your gestures, your movement, facial expressions, your smile, eye contact, whether you actually make eye contact or not, all of that. These are familiar concepts that we've probably all heard about. And that's why you may assume that body language and outfit are your best bet when it comes to making a great impression. And many of us have heard over and over again that it takes 7 seconds to make a first impression. The famous 7 seconds, a very short time indeed, or so it seems, right? And yes, the visuals are important for these 7 seconds. But, and here comes the thing. Have you also heard that it takes a mere 0.07 seconds for our brains to figure out whether we can trust someone? 0.07 seconds. That is a tiny fraction of a second. It's less than a blink of an eye. This flash of a moment is our automatic safety check. It's our subconscious vetting process. It's part of our survival mechanism. That is exactly why it has to happen this fast. But what then is the transmitter of this safety signal, or lack thereof? What's at play here? You may have guessed it. It's our energy. Our energy is always at work, whether we notice it or not, whether we are aware of it or not. Yes, we continuously communicate at an energetic level. We continuously exchange energy in person, virtually, over the phone, even now on this show. It does not matter what the circumstances are. We humans continuously connect on an energetic level with each other, and that's 100% unavoidable. In person, virtually, over the phone, even just through our thoughts remotely. Like, have you ever considered calling someone on the phone right when your phone started ringing and the very person you intended to call was on the other end of the line? You could say this is telepathy. Yeah, sure. It's all related. It all works through energy. Now, what does that mean in business and for business? If you go into a meeting and your energy is off and you're not grounded and your energy is all over the place, or your energy level is just really low because you're tired, the meeting participants will pick up on that before you even say a single word. Why? Because your energy speaks louder than your words, and it speaks faster than your words. Let's assume you're going into a meeting to negotiate a sale or even your salary. If your energy is off, your chances to close a deal or to get the raise you want are automatically lowered. That's exactly why it's so critical to prepare energetically for meetings, presentations, negotiations. In my work, I call this a body and energy conscious presence. And it's one of the 4 pillars of my coaching framework, Powerful Leadership Transformation, or PLT. This pillar is all about your physical presence, your body language, posture, etc., and your energy. And if we look a bit closer at body language, we'd see that all of our body language is, of course, infused by a certain energy. But that's not how people talk about body language for the most part, right? And again, when I say energy and body conscious presence, I don't mean to insinuate that they're 2 different things or 2 different concepts, because our body and our energy are, of course, intertwined, so to speak. Our body doesn't only possess and exude and transmit a certain energy. It doesn't only inhale and exhale energy, so to speak. It doesn't only convey and receive energy. All of that is a continuous process that happens automatically. But of course, because we know everything is energy, our body also is energy. Energy with a specific density, which creates physicality. It's a very complex topic, and we could go on and on about it, but we have limited time today. So for our purposes, let's decide that when we talk about being physically present, we talk about what we can see and touch as our physical body. That's something that's relatively easy to grasp and to feel. And in order to be fully physically present, it's a good idea to do some simple exercises to get more present in your body and feel your body really from the inside out. Like, for example, deep breathing. Always a great way to start. And really deep belly breaths calm our nervous system at the same time. So it's not just great for your presence, it's also great for when you're nervous and for your confidence. We could also do a sequence of tensing and relaxing individual muscle groups in our body that can help us get more present as well. For example, starting at the head and going all the way down to the toes and tensing and relaxing as we move along. That's easy enough. You know how to do that, right? The question is, do you actually do it? I invite you to experiment with these exercises, very simple ones, and observe the difference it can make for you. It's a quick and effective way to get fully present in your body. Now, what I'd like to be the main focus for us here today is the fact that we all have this unlimited power energy inside of us, but we don't always pay attention to it. It seems like we're disconnected from it. And that's as if we wanted to switch on or to watch TV without plugging in the power cord. So how then can we plug in our inner power cord before we go into a meeting or a presentation, any meeting really? And how can we embody our leadership power? Well, there are many ways to enhance your presence and increase your magnetism. Have you ever been at a networking event and everyone's busy chatting away, and then this woman comes through the door, and without even looking in her direction, everyone notices her right away? We say people like her have charisma or magnetism because they draw looks, but not only looks. They usually also attract more success. Why? Well, because it's easier for them to attract the right people into their circle and to win them over. We sometimes say there's something about them, right? But we cannot quite pinpoint what exactly it is. I want to share a simple exercise with you that can give you that something, that edge, and it has multiple benefits. It will enhance your perceived presence and make you more visible and more magnetic, without others knowing why exactly they're paying more attention to you, why they are now drawn toward you. And what's really amazing is that these exercises, where we connect with our power energy and upgrade the quality of our energy, they also help us raise our confidence. As Harvard lecturer Dr. Amy Cuddy demonstrated through her power posing studies and her TED Talk, which, you know, her studies only confirmed what many holistic practitioners, health practitioners already knew, namely that our mind doesn't, it's not only our mind that impacts our body, which we know, right? When we are stressed out, our body gets stressed out eventually, but the reverse is also true. Our body reverts back to our mind. A change in posture can create a change in our state of mind. So in my book, Speak Up, Stand Out and Shine, which you can find on Amazon as Kindle or print, I have compiled a variety of tools, tips, and techniques to prepare for speaking, presentations, job interviews, negotiations, and other challenging situations in business or even other areas of your life. And those tools help you prepare mentally, physically, and energetically for these situations. Let me share my screen so you can find it more easily and you know what it looks like. This is what it looks like. So it's on Amazon as Kindle or as print. Here, Speak Up, Stand Out, and Shine. You could also go to my website to find it. Go to Transform Your Performance, sorry, and click on the book page, which has a link to Amazon as well. So let's do a simple but effective exercise here, just to give you a little taste. This exercise is not in my book, Speak Up, Stand Out, and Shine, and that's why I'm sharing it here. And it's a spinal power activation. Let's do this together and observe how you feel before and after your spinal power activation. This is really quick and simple, but powerful. To start out, please sit up straight, shoulders relaxed, feet firmly planted on the floor. Take a moment to observe what this feels like. What are your overall feelings right now? What are the sensations in your body? And now close your eyes if that doesn't, if that feels safe. And if it doesn't, for any reason, just soften your gaze and find a gazing spot in front of you. Take a deep belly breath. Inhale into your belly and exhale. And again, inhale all the way down into your belly and exhale. And really allow your breath to drop into your belly. Feel the tranquilizing effect of this. And on your next inhale, allow your breath to flow all the way down to your feet. And breathe out. And now focus on the base of your spine with an intention to activate the base of your spine. And pause here for a moment, focus and activate. Then mentally move your focus slowly up your spine, inch by inch. Pause at your lower back with an intention to activate this part. Pause, focus, and activate. Then move to the center of your back. And again, all the while picturing your spine with your inner eye. Pause, focus, and activate. Now move up vertebra by vertebra, lightening up your spine all the way to the place between your shoulder blades. Pause, focus, and activate. Move up to your neck and throat. Pause, focus, and activate. Move all the way to your head now where your spine ends. Pause, focus, and activate. Now take another deep breath all the way up from the base of your spine, through your entire spine to your head. And open your eyes. And observe what this feels like. Do you feel more alert, more present, maybe more powerful? Okay, how was that? What did you experience? Write it down and do the exercise every time before a meeting, an important call, any challenging situation you may encounter, or whenever you just want to feel more alert and awake in your body and in your energy, more confident, more present, also even more mentally alert. The deep breathing at the beginning of this exercise will also oxygenate your brain, and that's a prerequisite for clear and focused thinking. As I mentioned earlier, a few years ago, I compiled more of these exercises to prepare mentally, physically, and energetically for challenging business situations in my book, Speak Up, Stand Out, and Shine. If you'd like, grab it on Amazon and choose your preference, Kindle or print, and you can, of course, also gift it to others who might benefit as well. My favorite tool, in my book is called Tap Into Your Inner Power. I use that all the time myself before speaking in public or going on a discovery call with a potential client. Okay, so we said earlier that your energy speaks faster than your words, but not only that, it also speaks louder than your words. Yes, words matter, absolutely. That's why I also teach and coach in conversational intelligence, which is some amazing tools to build trust and communicate effectively and inclusively and all of that good stuff. But apart from language, there's also our body language, movement, posture, gestures, the quality of our voice, its volume and pitch. We play with intonation, speed, pauses, the list goes on. The one piece we don't always talk and learn about is the role of our energy? I wonder why. Well, let me guess. Could it be that some people might be afraid that we might be too powerful if we become more aware of our energy and how to manage it better, how to use it to our advantage, especially our inner power energy? So ladies, what about stepping back into that power energy, into our energy power, right? You know, I've always wondered why the concepts of energy and intuition have been ridiculed so much in business. People say it's changing, but I actually don't think it's changing everywhere quite yet, not in many organizations. So that's why I also actually have an edge when you use these tools, you know. And fact is, energetic vibration and frequency is in all we do, in our presence, in our actions, in our thoughts, and the vibrational frequency we put in, we get back in some way. It's the law. It's a universal law. We cannot act outside of universal laws. Now, science now has caught up, of course. For the longest time, scientists said, oh, this is all woo-woo, but it has caught up. And it has caught up on ancient knowledge that humans have always really had about energy. We no longer can deny that everything is energy nowadays. We are energy, and energy is all we are. Those who studied shamanism and holistic healing modalities have always known that. But scientists denied it for a long time. They just maybe haven't found a way to prove it yet, or the knowledge was somehow suppressed, which is also a possibility, right? As someone who studied holistic healing modalities myself, because it's a big passion of mine, and who's also passionate about dance, I have come to understand the significance of energy, not only in healing, but also in all human relationships, interactions, in business, in communication, in speaking and presenting. And that's why I included the concept and the pillar of body and energy conscious presence in the 4 pillars of my signature coaching framework, Powerful Leadership Transformation. And it's one of the really, really important pillars, sorry. Body and energy conscious presence is the 3rd of 4 pillars in this framework. And you can find the image of that framework on the About page of my website, transformyourperformance.com. See, this concept has made a huge difference for the meeting and speaking presence of my clients. It has not only enhanced their perceived presence, their visibility, it has also helped them raise their confidence. Yes, it makes them feel better about the work they do, about their presentations, their negotiations. It has increased their negotiation power, their influence, and consequently, the impact they can make and the income they can receive. The truth is, paying attention to our energy makes all the difference. Using energy consciously and applying energy and energy-focused tools changes how others perceive us and whether they are willing to listen to us more. Our energy is what attracts others toward us or repels them. So let me give you another example about energy. I love dance, and in partner dance, I'm known as an excellent follower. Why? Because I find it really easy to pick up the cues and signs of my dance partner's body. Based on his lead, I instantly notice if a partner will lead me through a pleasant dance experience or not. And this is not only about rhythm and steps. When a leader in dance is not fully present in his body and his energy, it's much harder to follow him. It's not fun, and it doesn't feel safe. This is not only about rhythm and steps, it's about intention. It's about clarity in intention, and it's about energy. This is why my favorite way to prepare for presentations, meetings, and negotiations is to prepare energetically. Because when we're connected with our inner power energy, we will not only enhance our visibility and how others perceive us. I call this our perceived presence. Not only that, but will also increase our confidence level. And that just feels so much better. We can now focus more on our content, whether it's a presentation to the board or to our team, whether we want to inspire our audience as speakers, whether we want to nail a job interview or sign on a new client, or whatever we do as professionals, whether we want to even present maybe to a group of investors. When you master your energy, this will allow you to embody your leadership presence, gain visibility as a leader or as a leadership candidate, and to show us your leadership superpowers, to the gems in your treasure chest of your distinctive uniqueness. Remember, we talked about distinctive uniqueness in previous episodes. If you're in the right presence, your presence, it's easier to show us all the good stuff in your toolbox. If you missed those episodes when we talked about distinctive uniqueness, you can still catch those recordings on the Win-Win Women platform. Now, for today, for those of you who want to take this to the next level right away, I'm offering you a special session. It's a special opportunity with me, which is only available here. It's a one-on-one coaching session with me, where I'll be supporting you with one major challenge or goal that has to do with your visibility as a leader, as a professional in your career, whether it's your meeting presence, your presence as a speaker, your networking presence, or maybe you're preparing for a job interview where you want to show up as your best self. This is a special session at only $197. That is only 30% of my regular rate. In this session, you'll have a chance to experience the immediate effect of transformational presence coaching. This also includes my starter checklist, which in itself is a powerful self-assessment tool and clarity finding tool. If you're saying, hey, I'm ready to upgrade my career and life, to shine my brilliance more brightly, starting today, then just email me at regina@transformyourperformance.com and we'll get you scheduled for your session. Again, that's regina@transformyourperformance.com. When you send your email, just put in the subject line, Win-Win Women Special. Again, my email is regina@transformyourperformance.com and the subject line is Win-Win Women Special. And you can also always email me through my website at transformyourperformance.com, through that contact page, of course. You know, leaders know how to make decisions. So make your decision on this quickly. It's not going to be there forever, this possibility, this opportunity. Yes. And at this rate, it's a no-brainer. One of my clients had a job interview coming up and we did a quick presence upgrade for her in one single session. And later she said to me, Regina, I knew I'd get that job. And she did. But not only that, she's now also earning 150% of the salary she had in her previous job, thanks to negotiating more powerfully with her strong, compelling presence. So if you're ready to use your energy to upgrade your career, your success, and your life, if you want to enhance your leadership presence, then I'd be thrilled to support you. You're only an email away. I'm here, ready and honored to be powerfully in service to you. And whatever you decide, I'll see you again next Wednesday, same time, same place, 2 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, keep your light dimmer switch in its highest position and don't let anyone bring it down. Keep shining, sparkle away like a precious pearl, because the world is your oyster. Don't waste it. The pearl is in there for you.